Well, hello Mercedes-Benz lovers. We're back on the 450 today with a minor little job. I bought this little switch here, which is for the fan for the interior of the car, and they are no longer available. And this one is second hand and cost me an arm and a leg to get it. Now let's hope the bloody thing works. So what I'm going to do now is change it, and we'll just go through the process and hopefully everything will run smooth. Here we go. Okay, there's the knob in question. There's a switch behind that, that's the problem. The first thing we do is pull out these slides. Where are they? Looking through the camera here, so there we go. And the next thing we do is very carefully get a very small screwdriver and lever out these plastic inserts, because they are extremely brittle, and I managed to replace this one over here via the Mercedes Car Club here. And so anyway, you get your little screwdriver and lever it out. The little clips up the top and there and down here. I'll do that. Okay, I took the slides out, and now you can see the reason why. There's a Phillips head screw there and a Phillips head screw there. You undo those two to take the panel out. But before we take the panel out, I've got to undo the little nut behind the switch for the air conditioner compressor, because the switch at the back is actually bolted to the frame, so I've got to get a screwdriver in behind there, and there's little slots, and undo that backing nut, and I shall do that now. And here's that knob unscrewed, so it's got a thread on it on the rear, and this plate just sits there. Take that off. Now I'll unscrew these ones and drop the panel out. Okay, you take the ashtray out, undo the two screws at the back here, and move that ashtray panel out of the way. It has a plug on the side here, and you can see the plug over here. Well, now you can see the switch here. There's a plug at the back, so I'm going to lever that off, and it looks like it's held in by this piece of metal at the top coming up. So I'll leave the plug off and then study some more. Well, the switch is held in by two rivets, one each side, and so now I've got to get the rivets out, take this switch off, and put my new switch on. I might have to put a couple of screws there. Rightio, I just got a drill and drilled the heads off the rivets here, and now I'm going to try and lever it off, but keep the spindle where it is. See how I go. Right, I managed to push the little rivets out, having drilled the heads off them, and now I'm going to take this switch off. Well, that was easy. Put my new switch on. Now I've just got to go find some miniature screws to put through those holes. The thing is to make sure you got the switch on 0 for when you put it back in. Now it's time for the test. I'll turn the ignition on and see what happens. Aha! 1, 2, 3, 4. You ripper! Success! So all I've got to do is put it back together. The reason for this was in summer you really need the air. You need the fan to circulate the cold air from the air conditioner. Okay, another success story, I hope. See you on.